I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes,
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. For just a bill, I can cop a lil and roll it up. They say Seattle gotta chill, I think we're cold as fuck. You want some warmth? Buy a coffee, hold the cup, go back to where you came from. Tell them that you rode the duck. My posse stays on Broadway, you can find them off a Pike. We got hobos, homos, their babies on a bike. You got kinks, I thinks we got what you like. It don't take a Dutch boy to stick a finger in a dike. We're the type of people other people leave alone. Hit up Molly Moons, even goons gotta eat a cone. This was Jimmy's home, you can do as he condones. I'm the type to pick a fight with Phoenix Jones and eat his bones.
I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
What? My city's guilty, for that we're guilty every day. We got the baddest bitches, Manda Knox and Mary Kay. Legalize it, the Mary Jane or Mary Gay. I don't give a fuck, live it up or kiss my Harry. A. Yes, yes, we the best, yes, yes. Fuck them if they hate, elevate and fuck the rest. I got something I should get up off my chest. If you would invest in a bulletproof vest. Yeah, we don't like you, we would like to fight you. Exit stage left, here's a window you can fly through. You beat me, please, you could really try to. That'll happen just like Gatsby rapping without white dudes.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
What? Sitting at the blue moon, sipping on a blue moon. Burger in my belly, now they tell me I should chew food. I fucking do you, bump a few tunes. I'ma live forever, any less would be too soon. What it do, need a hook, let me know. It's in my blood, period, heavy flow. Roll deep with the fam, bam, and semi-pro. Solid steel feel, yeah, this could get messy, bro. Head to toe, looking fresh, taking pics. Got the DJ stunning on a mega mix. Party rocking with some pretty ass faggot chicks. Welcome to the hill, you don't like it, eat a bag of dicks.
I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well, yes, I'm just a bill. Yes, I'm only a bill. And I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill.
What?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. This is actually the first official episode of The Altered Perspective. And yeah, I know Evan and Pimp Monk were in the intro. I think Pimp Monk's doing his own stream right now. And
Evan is. Pimp Monk's on, on
Evan,
holiday.
Yeah, Evan is doing his own stream. Pimp Monk is in like Philly right now doing something. So,
but we do have a black box underneath here, and it might have a present inside. I don't know. There could be a surprise. There could be. Someone might show up there, or maybe it's just a black box, and this is a fucking airline.
I thought you meant like down here. I'm like, did you bring something in? Oh, yeah.
There's a snake. No. This black box below us could fill up with somebody, or it could just be the black box on an airplane. When the airplane goes down, the only thing you have left is the black box. This could be the fucking end, Ben. This could be it all.
Well, the black box is the only indestructible part of the airplane.
Yeah, so that's the safety seat. I'm jumping in there if shit goes down.
Why don't they just make the whole plane out of it?
Yeah.
That I always wondered.
Yeah.
Probably not very aerodynamic is the answer. I'm sure the black box is really fucking heavy.
It might Maybe that there's like the stealth bomber is made of black boxes, and it's just really expensive. And they don't want to do a plane out of black boxes for the civilians.
Probably not.
I don't know. Stealth bombers are pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember when that shit first came out in the 90s. It looked like something Batman would fly. And I was like, fuck, that's cool.
Couldn't hit like Mach 5, no problem.
Yeah, because like around that same time the Tim Burton Batman movies came out. And they had the Batwing, and that looked a lot like a stealth bomber. And I was like, fuck, man. Batman shit is real. Oh, okay. So I'm going to get through all of this shit really quick so that we can get on with the show. Right now is a crucial time for me. If you guys want to become patrons, there's a link in the description below. My patronage has skyrocketed over the last month. Debbie Cakes, I tried to ask Evan to come on, but he didn't respond to my message. This was kind of a last minute thing. Evan's girlfriend's getting mad at me.
Oh no.
Yeah, I sent him a message a little while ago, but I think he might already be streaming, and that's fine. That's cool. But
Yeah.
I wanted him to be on. So anyway, if you support me on Patreon during this stream, your name will show up down below in the cool like wave area down at the bottom. So if you want to do that, that would be really fucking awesome because I need it. And if you sign up now, you get my private show and you get to join me on Discord. I have a Discord where we can do a voice chat. So if you wanna join me for that, please do so. Please support me. I need it desperately at this point. I don't want to get into all the details, but I need it. Times are tough, guys. But I don't want to just straight up ask for donations. I want you guys to get something out of it if you think it's worth anything.
You know what?
Someone said Patreon link gives me 404 error.
Oh.
Let's see.
That's no bueno. Ben doesn't want to get into all the details, but I will. Ben has to pay me a lot of money to be on this show. And if he doesn't get that Patreon up, I'm a bitch slap him like a pimp would.
Take a look.
Ben can't.
Oh, here's the
multitask.
problem. Here's the problem. The person. Sorry,
No, it's all good.
I was distracted. Here's the problem with the link, and I'm going to fix that right now. I guess Patreon is case sensitive.
Oh.
So if you put Benpai in all caps, it is not going to go through.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to fix that down below. I'm not sure how that got changed, but let's see. So patreon.com/Benpai if you go there. 5-level perk gets you the private show on Tuesday. And I believe it's $20 for the chat. So, and I have a $200 patron too. I have to write them a nice note, and then we get to do a private Skype call, which I will not. Nothing dirty will happen. I saw you looking at me like.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Because I'll give $250 if dirty stuff happens.
Oh, well, I mean, we can negotiate that later.
Nice.
So, all right. So, here's the first video. These are some cringe raps.
Oh God.
Just for you. People keep asking about DP season 2. I'm sure if you look around enough, you'll figure out why I shouldn't have to keep repeating it, because it's going to be in the chat through the entire time. Go to Facebook and look. Go to Twitter and look. You'll find some information. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about it. I made a statement earlier today about everything. So there you go. You can look. $600 to show hernia. I would say that's worth it.
Like hernia to completion?
Hernia, what?
Isn't that like where you like rub the hernia until it like bursts?
No.
So you just got to show it. You don't have to go to completion?
No, I'll show where it is because it's like in my belly button.
Is it distended? Is that what it's
Do you
called?
want to see it? I'll step off camera and show it to you.
No, I'm okay. I'm good with
Okay, you're asking
curiosity.
all these questions, but
Because people want to know.
I'll
like,
just fucking. It's not on my balls or anything. It's in my belly button.
oh, it's in the belly button.
Yeah. It's an umbilical hernia because when apparently like there's a hole in your abdominal wall from when you're a baby, you know, when you get fed through your umbilical cord, and when you lift shit, really heavy shit, sometimes your guts poke through it. So that's what happened.
Damn. Were you like doing a lot of heavy lifting?
Yeah. There was a while there where I was doing weightlifting every day and running and.
So it's like a outie belly button is kind of what it is.
No, you know what? It's hard to see unless I arch my back, and then you can see it kind of like drop down into my navel area.
I have a really deep belly button. Any though, should we try and connect them and see if some magic happens? Like Wonder
Could
Twins?
someone with a like lower than average size penis fuck your belly button? I almost said belly button.
My belly button? Yeah. You know, it's like a tiny peen could definitely get my belly button. I've had girls suck my belly button.
Really?
Yeah, like kiss it. It's weird. It's not my favorite thing. I don't know why they did it, but there's a lot that can be done with my belly button. I could fit like a roll of quarters in my belly button, I think, and you would see them disappear possibly.
Ben is Neb. Yes, sure. That is how my name is spelled backwards, and thank you for the 2 pounds. That's awesome. I appreciate your pounds.
Them pounds. Pound it.
Them pounds.
Pound it.
Yes.
The ramen noodle dinners and keeping the heater off times are tough for lots of people these days. Thanks for providing awesome entertainment.
Thank you.
I thought they were talking about my ramen noodle curls because my hair looks like fucking ramen noodles. So I thought they were talking shit at first, but they weren't. No, so I felt bad.
Have you, we're going to get to the videos in a second, but have you ever heard anyone call them ramen noodles?
Ramen? Yeah. Top of ramen. Like,
it drives me crazy.
Yeah, ramen noodles is definitely a thing.
See, things like that annoy me, but it rarely annoys me enough to like say it to their face and like embarrass them. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, ramen. Do you say aunt or aunt?
Aunt. My auntie.
See, I grew up saying aunt. Like the bug almost.
Yeah. I say a lot of words off though, right? Like I'll say sword.
I think that's a regional
aunt.
thing.
Yeah. I'll say sword and I'll say like salmon just to piss people. I do it just to piss people off. Especially like I'll say Washington when I live in Washington
I love
State.
that because people here
Oh,
hate
it's
that.
so funny.
Washington. One of our mods said bring Madison DeCambra on.
Yes. Noctis says that he doesn't like that the Benpai streams aren't numbered. Is that like an organizational like flaw somebody has? They need to have their medias numbered?
It sounds OCD. I mean, if you want, I'll make this because this isn't a Benpai stream. This is the first episode.
Altered perspective.
So whatever. Yeah, I'll number it. This is number 1.
This is episode
So
1.
if you look at the title, now it says number 1.
Hepatitis A.
The altered perspective, number 1. And that insinuates that, you know, that we're altered in some way, but really we're not really. I mean,
I'm altered.
Well, I chemically,
Yeah,
you know.
usually I'm on like a ton of like sugar. Is sugar
Not for almost a month now. Though,
No,
or
it's
2
only
weeks.
it's been just under 2 weeks. So for the last 2 weeks, my mind has been reset. So I'm altered from my state that I would have been in, being like drunk and stuff all the time and masturbating. I've masturbated like 4 times in the new year. That's like a 70% decrease.
So sugar like lack of carbs makes you not want to jerk off?
I'm not sure if there's a correlation or not. Maybe I figure since I'm punishing myself, I have to punish myself on all levels.
Be honest. The first time you jerked off, was it with your hand or did you figure out like? Because with me it was like an accident.
Oh, in real life?
Yeah, in real life.
Okay, so I had a friend. Over at my house, and my dad, he kept his Playboy magazines in my bedroom. Like I think he didn't want me to be gay or something, so he kept like a stack of probably 40 Playboy magazines in my bedroom in like a little cabinet. and my friends came over and we were looking at them, and one of my friends just starts jerking off, and I'm like, "What are you doing? You're gonna ruin the magazine." And that's where I learned from fucking somebody else, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah, for me, it was like I was laying on my... I was probably pretty young. I don't even remember, but I was pretty young. Probably like 11 or 12 or something. And I was laying on my stomach in bed, and, you know, I started to kind of bump the bed a little bit. I'm like, oh, this isn't so bad. and then I started becoming like more and more vigorous with it. And then all of a sudden, boom. And I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I got to clean this shit up before my mom sees this shit. So I like hurried up, and my mom was surprised because normally I was one of those kids where like my mom did most of my shit for me, like cleaning and stuff. So my mom was like really suspicious as to why I was washing my sheets.
You're like, oh, I shit the bed, Mom.
Yeah.
I had diarrhea.
I was just like, no, nothing. I'm just being responsible now.
Gonna have to be responsible now that I'm coming on things.
Yeah. I just, you know, a lot of people in the chat are saying that's exactly how it happened to them.
With the bed?
Yeah, and you're just, you know, you give it a couple humps and you're like, huh, this feels pretty good. And then next thing you know, you're blowing a load all over yourself and your mattress. What the fuck? Damn.
Yeah, not everybody had a fucking tour guide to show them, I guess. I was blessed.
Yeah, you know, that would have probably ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Like every time, if I would have been introduced into masturbation by watching one of my dude friends do it, I would probably go back to that memory every time.
I don't.
I'm not saying you do.
Yeah, it's like I remember it when someone asked that because it's like, yeah, no, that was the beginning, but yeah, I don't think about that at all. Is that weird?
No.
Should I think about it?
No, I'm glad for you that.
Am I a sociopath?
No,
I can just watch guys jack off and it doesn't faze me.
I mean, it's a childhood memory and shit.
Yeah, I can just watch little kids jerk off and it doesn't.
No.
No. Put my hood on. That was obviously a joke.
No. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourself. We were going to have Bunty on, and he said he would come on, but he's not quite available, so he may or may not even be on.
We'll see.
I mean, later on, if Evan wants to come on, he's welcome. We can pull him in.
Yeah, we got this black box down here. You never know what's going to happen with the black box.
The black box. I can make 2 black boxes, too. We could have double the black box.
Ooh.
Us.
2 black boxes? Is this an adult video? Yeah. I'll watch.
2 black boxes, 2 huge coxes.
Yeah.
All right.
Would you have you ever made a sex tape?
No.
Would you?
No, because I'd be afraid of it like leaking everywhere.
Yeah.
That would be the worst fucking thing ever. So no.
I made like a couple sex tapes, but they were by myself, so it was just like a fat guy jerking off.
Count.
That doesn't count?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, well, yeah, never mind. I wouldn't either. Shit.
All right, so here's the first cringe rap.
Hey everybody, it's Krispy Kreme, and I'm back on another track.
Already, it's gold.
Have you seen this before?
No, have you?
Yeah, this guy's fucking awesome.
Oh, so you like him?
Oh, dude, watch.
This one's for the club.
Yeah.
I've been shot about 500 times, and I've done about 1 million crimes. I killed a great white shark. I knocked out his teeth and I ripped out his heart. Talk crap and I'll give you a scar. Talk crap, I'll throw eggs at your car.
He's in the fucking
I'll cut
tree.
holes in your tires. I'll put poop on your porch and I'll light it on fire.
Gangster.
Yep. Said everybody wants to be me. The only problem is they can't even see me. Ball so hard, record labels want to sign me. Life is a race.
And his fucking nerd friend with the glasses.
Yep. Said all the haters want to be me.
But you don't really like him though, right?
Dude, he's like in on the joke, right? Like he's not really like this. He went and cut his hair like this and found a fucking a young nerd twink to be his bestie. And I think he's wearing the Mac Miller shirt too.
So is it a troll? Like,
Yeah, this is definitely a troll.
Okay.
Some stuff, because when this guy first came out, I was like blown away. I was like, oh, this is the worst stuff ever. I love it. I can't believe this guy exists. And then there was some songs that came out. He has like an alter ego where he was just rapping regularly.
I was just thanking the patron.
Patron.
Yeah, thanks for signing up. I really appreciate it. Like, times are really. I don't want to run it into the ground. Help me become a patron.
Help me.
Please fucking help me and become a patron.
Ben.
I'll show.
Ben
Do I need to show the hernia?
Ben will show hernia on a private cast.
Ben's hernia actually just did a super chat.
Do you know the way
to San Jose?
I think it's a San Jose meme. That's a San Jose meme. Yeah, that's a good meme.
I guess so.
Do you know the way? Are you familiar with this meme that everybody's doing? Do you know the way? It's Ugandan Knuckles. All right.
Oh man, I see it everywhere and I just close it because I'm like, fuck.
It's everywhere.
So I can't even handle it.
Hey guys, you know this cool new meme, Ugandan Knuckles?
It gets ran into the ground.
Yeah.
Like I can't take it for that long.
I give memes just long enough until like
my mom asked me why my pants were all crusty near the zipper and I was like, that's glue. For sure. I'm pretty sure she knew that.
But yeah, why the fuck would you be gluing?
Yeah, she knew.
You were gluing your zipper back onto your pants?
She fucking knew. I couldn't get it zipped, so I had to glue it shut.
Mine would end up like that because like I had a high school girlfriend and we had to like hide and have sex. Oh, thank you. I think that's from, I don't know why your name didn't show Teching 101, but thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, so I could only really afford to like do it through my zipper. There was no nakedness.
Yeah, that's why I made all my girlfriends swallow.
The first few years of sex for me, there was like zero nakedness because it had to be done I
used to just push this dresser I had in front of my door so nobody could get in. And if they tried to get in, I'd be like, fuck off. But nobody tried to get in.
So many more patrons. Thank you. So you guys are going to get to watch the next private show. So thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, man, that just brought us off on a tangent. Anyway, you like this guy. Cool. I guess we'll play the next guy.
Oh, this guy is like he's done like probably 15 other videos, and he's story tells with his little homie there, money maker Mike, I think is his name. He's just such a fucking.
Is that really his name?
I think that's the little kid with the glasses. Is money maker Mike.
I'm waiting for like Napoleon Dynamite to come out.
This is like Napoleon Dynamite rap. This is what this is. He had to change his name because he got sued by Krispy Kreme for calling himself Krispy Kreme. So he changed his name to Froggy Fresh. Froggy Fresh on the beat. He's just a fucking goofball. He's a young troll, man. He can't help the ways that he controlled the internet. He had him going nuts for a month or two.
And I'll tell you what, becoming patrons helps because now some of that shit's going to Billy. When Billy shows up, I give Billy a cut of his shit for helping me out here too. So
he's got to feed me, and I eat a lot.
I'll take him down to the Brazilian steakhouse after this. Watch him fucking explode.
We went there on New Year's Eve. I've actually been to one since then. So, but since it's basically all meat, I was able to stay keto, no problem.
Right. And there's a bunch of cheese. It's grilled meat, a salad bar, and a bunch of fucking cheese.
Yeah.
So yeah. You just want to not eat too much protein, but a reasonable amount.
I try to eat that asparagus and stuff they had out there, some broccoli and shit like that. Got to keep it balanced.
Yes,
fair and balanced.
All right, here's Why Must I Cry. I may have watched this with someone else, but I want Billy to watch it. So.
What is that a burrito down there? Oh, it's just a scroll?
I do have Streamlabs, dude. Is he fucking naked? Jesus. I'm glad it's like just out of sight.
What the
Is he washing his ass?
I think so, yeah. Well,
there's no way someone's holding the camera. Like, someone's got this on a fucking tripod. You know?
Yeah, it's he probably put this up on the shelf in his shower. Somebody's holding this. This man running through the woods. This guy's fucking weird.
I see a collab coming down the road.
I would collab with this guy on like a car accident. I think I'd have a better chance of survival.
Oh, look at all these pledges, yeah!
Ever since he was 8, all he ever did was lie and steal from me. Now he's 17 and I thought that he changed his
Oh my god. This is horrible. Was that Post Malone just randomly?
At least we know he has good hygiene. I mean, at least there's proof of that. He lathers right. He uses.
He's been running through the woods and showering in this video, which makes me think he might be homeless. And where most rappers would spring for like a Benz or like supermodels to be in their video or bottles of Cristal, he sprung for a shower.
Is he showering like at the Salvation Army or something like that?
No, he's in the mall right now. I wonder if they have like a gym membership or something. A lot of homeless people will get gym memberships so they can go in and shower and then go back to like running through the woods. I'm not saying this guy's homeless. I'm just saying if he was homeless, this would be a great plan of action.
I just can't lie anymore.
He's got a nice fish tank there.
Recently the kid stole my jewelry. I turn my back and he steal my gun from me.
This is the best angle ever with the fucking leopard print seat, American flag on his damn shirt. Is he like a security guard or something? Is he driving to his security job?
He's a Cub Scout master.
That's why he was in the woods. He's fucking out there with the kids.
They're going out for a hike.
Well, I must have cried.
He's got to get, nice and showered up.
I think he's got to cry because he lost his entire troop in the woods and can't find them. So now he's driving the fuck out of Dodge. Yeah. He had to go shower the blood off of them because he fucking found them dead. Or he killed them.
I'll tell you what, this song is bad, but when I was setting up the show, I could not fucking stop singing it. Billy kept hearing me and I was like,
what the fuck are you doing?
I must have cried.
I thought you were trying to write a rap song.
You were like, okay, Ben, yeah, sure.
Like, Ben wants to be a rapper now?
Yeah.
So I'm actually relieved to see this guy.
Is that what you want? I know
Steven Seagal over here.
He's got a grill.
Don't care. Don't understand why you gotta go this.
Who's this? Is some random dude that he just ran into in the woods.
This is like they're all gonna find a mattress in the woods and just like molest a homeless person on it. It happens in the woods.
That's so dark.
It happens though.
Your mind goes to.
Why else is he crying? There's no girl in this video. He's not suggesting he's lost a girl in any of these scenes. He's crying for some reason beyond what most people cry over. Women. No woman, no cry. So why is he crying? There's no woman. Why is he crying?
Maybe he's gay.
Is this his homie right here?
Yeah,
he's like,
maybe. He's
washing the sin of butt fuckery off of his body in the beginning scene. Gay people do like showers. I knew a gay guy, he was kind of smelly, and whenever he lived above this girl I was seeing, and whenever you'd hear the shower going on upstairs, you knew he was getting prepared for gay stuff. So it'd be like 1 a.m., we'd hear the shower going, and she'd be like,
yeah.
And so for some reason that would turn us on. So I don't know,
man.
But she's a girl.
You're admitting
she's
a lot.
Girl.
You're admitting a lot.
She's a girl. It's okay.
Was that an
Did you
Indian
see
guy
his-
with a mullet?
Yeah, his mullet. That
Hold
was
on.
so money, dude.
We gotta go back to that.
That's big money mullet right there. This guy played
Oh,
Wolverine
look
in
at
a
that.
Bollywood
And-
production.
Yeah, he's got chops too, man. Got some
Bollywood Wolverine.
beautiful sideburns.
Oh man, he's an Elvis impersonator by day and a fucking crying thug by night.
He's an Elvis impersonator at an all-you-can-eat Indian buffet. You ate nothing but the hound dog.
You ate nothing but the I don't know good foods from India. Like what do they have?
Tandoori chicken.
Tandoori, yeah.
Fucking love tandoori
I tried to make
chicken.
that pun and I'd shit the bed on
Yeah,
it.
it happened. I mean, you know, you're working on the fly.
Damn.
Okay, since we stopped, I'm going to remind everybody, please like the stream. And right now, more than ever, share it. Retweet it. Share it everywhere you can. Let's get as many motherfuckers in here as we can. All right?
Let the world know. This is the new beginning.
People want to watch a fucking stream, all right? People want to see us watch these shitty-ass videos. Even if they don't know it, get them in here.
This is the real Saturday Night Live.
Should I just leave this up?
Is that going to get views?
Yeah, will that bring more people in?
Yes. Why must he cry? His tone deaf is just like killing it.
Don't you feel his pain though?
I wish I could.
Oh, he's at the batting cage now.
How could I feel bad for the homie? He's at the batting cage. He's young Barry Bonds in his prime.
Yeah.
He's going for 42. He doesn't give a shit. With the fucking loofah, dude.
It's weird the way his tongue moves.
Are you getting turned on?
No.
Oh,
Okay,
dude.
but he's good. He's doing go-karts now.
He's kicking it. Everything about
Is
this
he at an
video.
amusement park?
He's at like Funtasia or something.
Yeah,
What's the one with the Bullwinkle on it? The Family Fun Center? He's at Family Fun
Yeah.
Center. Or Dave and Buster's, maybe? I don't know.
Do they have a go-kart?
I don't know.
think
I went
so.
to Dave and Buster's with Onision a couple weeks ago. Is that weird?
He who should not be named.
Oh,
Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? I'm going to put something to rest. People say that I'm friends with Onision. I've literally met the guy twice and talked to him twice. So I'm just going to dispel that ridiculous rumor. I don't hate Onision, but I'm not his friend. I hardly know
am
him.
his friend.
Yeah, you
I go
are.
to the movies with him.
I know you
We
are.
touch dicks on accident. No, we don't touch dicks, but yeah. But if anybody has a problem with Onision, I'll tell you a little secret about Onision that makes it all easier.
Go ahead.
He doesn't give a fuck.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, go ahead. Start the meme. Benision.
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 Ben and Onision sitting in a tree. Fucking.
You, someone in the chat was right. We have those two little heart necklaces and we put them together. We like to frolic together. We like to hold hands and frolic through meadows together.
Yeah, originally it was going to be Ben and Onision at the beginning of the new Star Wars movie. Onision was going to be dropping the bombs on the planet while Ben was sitting back in the ship crying over Onision, sacrificing his life. Spoiler alert!
Yeah, I comb his luxurious hair and blow dry it, and he helps me try to comb over my baldness in the back of my head.
He picks out your best hats to accentuate
yes.
to cover the bald spots.
He's good at that. All right, back to
Why must I cry? Why must I cry?
Who do you think?
Aw, damn.
Is that his like
That's
wife?
his woman.
That's fly. Rolling with your bitch, and this is in the go-kart, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing here. They might. Who knows right now? I guess we'll have to look because it looks like they're outside.
They're at the Mall of America over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoa, shit got serious now.
How is he holding this gun? How is it?
I can see his hand because it's a little off frame.
But he doesn't have it over the trigger, right?
No. His hand is just holding the handle at the bottom. He's not even touching the trigger guard or anything.
Why?
While the sharing is working, we're getting way more people in here. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Share this shit. I'm done with this shit. Oh man, they got babies. Oh,
that's his daughter.
Apparently, dude.
This shit just got real.
Yeah, what the fuck? So like you're showing us your kids and now you're about to kill yourself.
He's like, why must I cry?
Don't do it, dude.
This is obviously an ode to depression. He's got the wife, the daughter. They go to family fun center together. They do go-karts. He goes out in the fucking woods with his scoutmaster and troops, and he has the ideal life, yet still deep down inside his heart is torn. He is depressed and he wants to murder himself.
You're really good at picking apart this.
I'm an artist.
So when's
I
the
see
collab?
the art. I think he probably killed himself. I don't think he's around. This is the Tupac of the next generation over here.
So the Tupac of the new generation kills himself. He's not murdered.
Yeah, suicide boy. Everybody glorifies suicide these days, like young kids do. I think I just seen like a thicker than a Snicker bar.
No.
Was that a Snicker bar?
No, you can't see it.
Was that a Snicker? California Love now? This is fire. This guy is cool.
How many fucking kids does he have? Jesus.
Probably 37 illegitimate children.
People are saying they didn't get notifications for the stream. Yeah, that's just YouTube. Click the bell, but even if that doesn't work, that's why, honestly, guys, I need you to help me. Tell everyone you fucking know that we're streaming right now.
Bow, wow, wow,
even those of you in like Europe where it's like really early in the morning, tell everyone, call people, wake them up. All right?
Scream it out of the hilltop on the mountainside. Let them know the altered perspective is here.
All right. So now we're gonna watch some news stories. This is about virtual and augmented reality on display at the CES.
Tech show CES kicked off in Las Vegas yesterday, and all eyes are on virtual reality. So is it really the future of consumer technology? Roger Cheng joins us now from Las Vegas. He's the executive editor for CNET. Okay, we talk a lot, Roger, about virtual reality, but has it really taken off this year at CES?
They've been talking about virtual reality since I was in elementary school.
I've got a buddy of mine. He is like a virtual reality guru. Mm-hmm. He works at a University of Washington headquarters for virtual reality development. He brought me in and he like got me in the little headgear and stuff. We were playing this stupid virtual reality shit with the green screen room and stuff. If you want to go, Ben,
I will.
And you want to see some virtual reality in action, see the future, just let me know.
It's come a long way.
I will get you in there, man, and we can really see like whatever this people here are gonna say. I got a guy on the inside. This is what the public knows. I could get us like in the Matrix.
Let's do that shit. I want to be in the fucking Matrix. I want to experience that shit where I can like duck bullets in slow motion.
I think I'm still too fat to do that in the Matrix.
Even in the Matrix?
There's some limits,
dude.
you know?
Can do like backflips and cartwheels and all kinds of shit in the Matrix.
Yeah, virtual reality was one of the hottest trends a few years ago. It turns out consumers don't really want it. It's expensive. It's hard to kind of sell the technology. And so VR is trying to make a comeback at this show. We saw HTC come out with the new Vive Pro. It promises a sharper, clearer image, a better experience, so you don't get sick when you're in a VR world. But really, what the big applications are in business. Companies are actually asking for more VR headsets because they realize this is a great way to train up people, whether it's remote surgery, whether it's working on an oil rig, being able to use the VR system.
So being used as a training device. Did you ever get to play the Virtual Boy?
Ooh, that was such shit.
It was. It wasn't even virtual reality. It was
like red lines, right?
It looked like a virtual reality headset, but it didn't even have a head strap. First of all, it would have fucked up your neck because it was so heavy. It was on a tripod, and it was like staring into a pair of binoculars. But yeah, everything was just shades of red.
I remember trying it. I'm pretty sure it was at the Pacific Science Center when I was a little kid. They had like a display with it, and I looked in it and I was like, it sucks. And that was back in like the fucking 90s, early 90s, back when everything was 8-bit, 16-bit, pretty much sucked anyways.
Yeah.
This was like 2-bit.
2-bit.
It was fucked.
It was like ColecoVision.
Yeah, I had a ColecoVision.
So did I.
That was my first system. My dad had one before I was born, and he pulled it out. We had like Popeye and stuff, and that was better than fucking Virtual Boy.
Virtual Boy. Yeah, there was... The only game that I liked for Virtual Boy was the tennis game. And it did like... It added some depth to the ball, when you were swinging on the ball.
Yeah.
And that was kind of cool. But I always got a headache after playing it. And the lack of color was ridiculous. Yeah, Virtual Boy, garbage.
Things have gotten a lot better since Virtual Boy. I'll tell you that. Have you watched a virtual headset porn before?
No, but I've heard a lot about it.
It's weird. Like you can do it where like you're a girl and the guy's going down on you. It's weird.
I don't want to watch that.
Why not?
That'd be so fucking.
You don't want to know what it's like?
I would freak. No, I don't want to have a vagina. I don't want to.
You don't want to. Do you not want to have a vagina?
That's
Ben?
where you and me differ.
I didn't say I wanted to. I just said you could have it.
You said you don't want a vagina.
You don't want a vagina, Ben. Harry Potter could grant your wish if your wish is having a vagina on virtual reality, Benjamin.
Specs vaginas.
Spectus vaginus.
Spectus vaginus. Yeah, could you imagine that? Like, if Harry Potter got mad at Snape and just gave him a pussy.
And then, like, cram something up it. He put, like, a fucking mouse or something up it, too. You gotta go next level, right? Like, you got to. You can't just give someone a vagina and then not fuck with them.
Dude, that's another quote. It's kind of like accidents happen. You can't give someone a vagina and not fuck with them.
Yeah.
It's like a rule of the universe.
Sorry, women out there who know that's far too true. God gave you a vagina, and now everybody fucks
Harry
with you.
Potter gave Snape a vagina and then used his wand on him.
Spectus vaginus. And then I don't know what the fucking magic saying is for put a mouse in it, but there's got to be one, right? Entris rodentis. Boom. Spectus vaginus entris rodentis. There's a fucking mouse just chilling, like, fuck am I doing
in the vagina?
Here? Yeah, it's payback, dude. Snape killed Dumbledore. I'm fucking his shit up.
All right, here's because this was like, yay, there's virtual reality. Yes, well, at least it started a conversation about virtual reality. Here's WSI report claims Trump lawyer allegedly paid off adult film star.
We're following another developing news story about President Trump. The Wall Street Journal is reporting today that a lawyer for the president arranged a $130,000 payment to a former adult film star.
Damn, man, Trump's like, I mean, he's dropping some big time loot.
Month before the 2016 presidential election, the agreement reportedly required Stephanie Clifford, who goes by the name also as Stormy Daniels, to stay quiet about an alleged sexual encounter with Mr. Trump. The reported incident allegedly happened at a celebrity golf tournament back in 2006, after Trump was already married to his wife, Melania. In a statement provided by President Trump's personal lawyer.
Hey, after this golf outing, maybe I could show you my wood.
Okay, so I recently saw this video of Chuck Berry, like
God.
where there's like a video of Chuck Berry, the Johnny B. Good singer, American fucking rock star.
He's one of the innovators of rock music.
Yeah, the movie Back to the Future,
like the rhythm and blues style rock and roll.
In Back to the Future, when Marty McFly plays the rock in the beginning, that's his cousin calling Chuck Berry and saying, "This is the sound you need to start." So Chuck Berry's like old school rock and roll, And then these videos came out, and I just found them yesterday.
But he just died like last year.
Yeah, but these videos were from like the 80s, and he's in a hotel room with like a prostitute, and he just starts peeing on her and like farting in her face, and he's saying like all these, the way he's talking to her is like so kind, and just putting it together here, like him and Donald Trump kind of have similar speaking patterns when they're talking like to somebody, like without like, not in a very nice way, you know, their nicety. That when they're explaining how things go, you're like.
So you were saying like,
I bet you Trump peed on this girl, and she says she's gonna tell everybody that Trump peed all over her.
Let's see.
And allegedly signed by Stormy Daniels. She denies the report. It reads, "I am stating with complete clarity that this is absolutely false."
Why the fuck would she admit it? And
Especially if she got $130,000, right?
It goes on to read, "Rumors that I have received hush money from Donald Trump are completely false."
I mean, she's someone that has sex for a living for lots of money. And Mr. Naughty Priest! Love you, babe. Wow, and it's more than usual, man.
Oh, wow.
You helping me out, homie. But times are tough, Mr. Naughty Priest. And I really appreciate you swinging around.
It's beautiful. I want Stormy Daniels to let Naughty Priest pee on her too.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Not just Donald Trump.
I mean, like, whatever. What's the big deal?
Yeah. If you don't think Donald Trump cheats on his wife, like, come on. He's this is his third wife. He is a celebrity. He's grabbing people by the pussy. That's just the way it is, dude.
The weird thing is that he's so against immigration, but he, like, 2 of his wives were, like, immigrants, so...
Who was it Marla Maples was the one that was born in America?
Yeah. There was Ivana Trump, and that's Ivanka's
Ivanka's mom.
And she was like an Olympic athlete. Think she might have been from Slovakia at the time, Czechoslovakia, I believe. I could
Melania, she's. But it's what his recent comment about shithole countries. He's like, why can't we get more immigrants from the good countries, not these shithole countries, like African countries and stuff? Like he's not getting women from shithole countries. He's getting women from. I
mean, for a while there, like Czechoslovakia, they weren't doing too well. Slovakia still isn't doing well. I mean, like it's not like terrible, but they're not that prosperous of a country.
Yeah, so. They're not. I'm racist for not calling Slovakia a shithole country.
Yes.
Shit.
Learn microaggressions right there.
Yeah, I got microaggressions.
If indeed I did have a relationship with President Trump, trust me, you wouldn't be reading about it in the news. You would be reading about it in my book. The White House also released a statement in response. These are old recycled reports which were published and strongly denied prior to the election.
So, I guess it is news because it involves the president, but I like how it says Trump lawyer arranged $130,000 to porn star. I think they're leaving a word out. I don't know.
If she made a book, she would probably get held up in some legal proceedings or whatever, you know, having to prove everything. Taking that $130,000 cash and having the president on your, like, presumably good side, right? Because you worked with him. Money ain't $130,000 ain't shit.
Not to him.
Yeah.
Not to someone who has over $1 billion. So.
Yeah, $130K to a billionaire is like a fucking candy bar to a regular human being, if that even. A fun-sized candy bar.
This story that we're going to watch next, it literally resurfaces every like 4, 5, 6 years. And it's about this eccentric multi-millionaire that lives in New Mexico, and he's kind of like he's kind of like an Indiana Jones wannabe kind of guy, okay? And somewhere in the wilderness of New Mexico, he has buried millions of dollars in like gold and like other like valuable shit, and he swears it exists. And he writes books. Like in one of his books, there's like a riddle as to where to find it. So here's the story.
Somewhere in the vast Rocky Mountain West, near a stream, in a forest, or at the edge of a meadow, people are hunting.
People have almost died looking for this treasure, so I seriously hope it's real.
He could have
Maybe people have died now.
for a legendary, supposedly hidden treasure worth millions to whoever finds it first.
I want to find it.
Oh my God, I see bronze.
Dale Nigel and Cynthia Meacham are among perhaps thousands.
You know, maybe they're just having fun.
Looking
I want
for this.
to find it.
Here's supposedly the box. It's a metal box capable of withstanding the elements, and I think there might be a picture of all the shit that's inside of it.
Said to be filled with a bounty of
So yeah.
gold and rare
I'm gonna
artifacts.
find this.
But only one man says he knows where it is.
Yeah, that Forrest Fenn, and he owns this trading shop in Santa Fe.
He's the millionaire that hit it?
Yep.
Here's a wonderful artifact.
What a dickhead.
This is a lantern.
Yeah.
See the wick?
Yep.
Forrest Fenn is an 87-year-old former military pilot turned wealthy antiques dealer. He claims in 2010 he hid the treasure somewhere in the Rocky Mountains.
Holy shit!
Would you do this?
Wyoming, Montana, everywhere.
1988, I was diagnosed with what everybody thought was terminal cancer.
But because I know he lives in New Mexico, so I think there were people searching for it there and Colorado.
But besides that, we were going into a recession, and I just wanted to give some people hope.
Then just give them the money, man. That money you could die any day. You're 80-something. I seriously hope there's something like somewhere like when you die, so people can just figure out where it is, and the first person to it gets it. Don't let.
Yeah, he should put it in his will, like in a lockbox or something.
Yeah.
For like his nephew or somebody. I don't know.
Fenn's health recovered.
Going inside the vault here.
But the idea of creating a modern-day treasure hunt stuck with him.
There's 265 American gold eagles and double eagles. There's ancient Middle Eastern gold coins. There's hundreds and hundreds of gold nuggets.
So a lot of the stuff, like the coins, could be worth more than just their weight in gold.
Yeah.
You know, if they're rare coins that someone would want to collect.
Some as big as a hen's egg.
He says even he doesn't know what it's all worth.
Writers have appraised it between 1 million and 5 million.
Fenn estimates around 350,000 people have taken up the search. He says to find the treasure,
begin it where warm waters halt and take it in the canyon down.
all you have to do is solve 9 clues in his cryptic poem.
Not far, but too far to walk. Put in below the home of Brown.
The treasure
Not far, but too far to walk. That's you have to go across a body of water.
Put in beneath the home of Brown is the next one.
Beneath the home of Brown, so it's outhouse. You have to swim across the water. It's outhouse. You have to swim across the lake to get to the outhouse. I got a buddy. He's ex-military. He's on the line. If you want to pull him in, we could actually solve this case.
Who?
Vega. He's ex-military. Lord Vega, ex-military. He's a YouTuber. He was on Catch 33.
So he wouldn't. Well, I'm sure
he's got all the tools to go on like a fucking expedition.
Dude, this is through some rugged ass.
He is rugged, dude. He was like special ops.
So he's gonna do it.
I mean, I'll be the brain. He'll be the brawn. Dude, you'll be like the fucking Corey Feldman who comes along and tells jokes. Yeah.
And then I can claim that one of you guys molested me later on or something.
Yeah, it'll be. I texted him your email if you want to pull him on, and we could actually find this treasure.
What? Pull him on right now?
Yeah, he's got tools, dude.
Dude, he can't find the.
I don't. Benpai. It blows in frozen Ohio, and I needed something to smoke to.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ohio is
frigid armpit of America.
It is a frigid armpit. I don't think there's $1 million worth of treasure in Ohio. I think if you're lucky, you could find one girl without an STD in Ohio, and that's the equivalent.
I don't know. I don't think that's true.
There's a lot of STDs in Ohio.
Dude, you were in like the worst part of it. Like
that's
you
true.
Were near like the university.
Yeah, I was in North Columbus, and then I went down to OSU, and that's where shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's where shit got better. Was near the university.
Oh, North Columbus is terrible.
Oh yeah, there was a guy without a fucking eye. And he was trying to like steal my girl. And I was like, you'll lose that other fucking eye if you put your hands on her.
So seriously, did you just want to bring this guy on the show or did you?
Yeah,
because
he's ex-military, dude. We could find this treasure.
I don't know if you're fucking with me.
Lord Vega, I sent you his contact if you want to pull him on. He's from the Catch the old Catch 33 podcast and stuff.
You sent it to my
to your phone, yeah.
I'll have to get up to get it.
Oh shit. I could maybe resend it to your.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay. Yeah, he might be able to help us find this treasure. Like he's that type of guy.
I don't. If you think he'll be interesting to have on the show, I'll have him.
He's interesting. Yeah, he was on the podcast. He's been on podcasts before, but especially interesting because oh shit.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh shit.
Yeah, this shit keeps happening.
Wait an hour. So there's a now. Not only is the treasure on the loose, we have a self-destruct button. We gotta bring on Lord Vega if we can. I'm scared, dude.
Fucking Windows updates. I hate them.
Yeah, Windows.
Oh, dude, we got Evan LaFavor right now.
Oh snap!
Was this dude like waiting to come on or something?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
He's here. If
I was not prepared. Let's see.
Yeah, no, he hit us up after we started, but
what's his? Oh, okay, I got you.
His Avi, he found it. It's a monkey.
Hold on.
In the land of chimpanzees, there was a monkey. This shit might get wild if Evan's in on it too. He knows all the Illuminati secrets for treasure hunting. We're gonna have to find this treasure, dude. Will you do it, Ben? I'm like Chunk,
dude. It's not gonna happen.
You don't think we can find this treasure?
People who are like good at this kind of shit have almost died.
Why are you talking down on me?
I'm not talking down on you.
I'm like Chunk in the Goonies. You're like Corey Feldman. Lord Vega is like Josh Brolin. Evan LaFavor is like Sean
Dude,
Astin.
that's a fucking movie.
But our life is
so
just,
who's Sloth? Who gets to be?
We have to find a fucking a young happy tard boy that likes candy bars. Ruth.
Is this guy ready?
Baby
now?
Ruth. He should be, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna bring Evan on too.
All right.
But I want to bring him on at the same time. I guess while we're waiting on this, I want to remind everyone, patronage really helps me out right now. I need new patrons. And actually, if I do reach 2,000, I promised the fucking audience I would do a show in drag. We're at 1,200 now.
You thinking like a full-on trap, Ben? Like
yeah, but I don't look very good.
What if
as
I
a
cast
trap.
Invictus Vaginus when you trap up? What if you actually have a pussy? Ben, what if you woke up one morning with a pussy? What would you do?
I would freak the fuck out and I'd wonder like why I wasn't in pain, or did someone cast a spell on me? Like, how the fuck did this happen?
Billy was talking about spells. What the fuck did he do to me? I really want to get this. I'm pissed now. I want to find this treasure. I got super excited.
People were insinuating that's gay to dress up in drag for $2,000. I mean, if I was sucking dick or taking it up the butt
That
for
would be
$2,000, that would be really gay.
Yeah, I did
My
drag
price
for
would be way
1,000.
higher than that.
I did drag for 1,000.
Yeah,
one
sure.
time.
I'm sorry. I'm just. It costs more to get me in drag, Billy.
Well, at the time, I really needed a new laptop.
Yeah,
so
I get it.
It's like I probably would have sucked one for an extra G at that point in time. It was hard. It was hard out here for a little Billy.
So if you become a patron right now, Tuesday you get the private show. So check that out. Maybe I can line someone else up to come on that too, because we were actually planning on doing a show on this channel. Oh man, Tuesday's gonna be crazy.
I just wanted to say thanks for all of the entertainment over the years. Also, go Pens.
Go Pens, go Jackets, motherfucker. But thanks for the $25. What was I saying? Oh, Tuesday's gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna do the Discord hangout for all the patrons. Then I'm going to do my private show, and then Billy's going to come and we're going to do a show on this channel too.
Yeah, and I'm skipping a Mewtwo raid on Pokemon Go to be here. So it's
man, that's serious.
Yeah, I need you guys to show up because I'm giving up Mewtwo for you.
I don't even know what Mewtwo means.
Mewtwo's just like the most badass of the first 151 Pokemon. So he's like the OG king, no big deal. And I got a rare invite, so it's just saying it's kind of a big deal that I'm choosing y'all over Mewtwo.
I remember the first time.
I choose you.
I remember the first time, you know, like people started playing Pokemon Go. Everywhere you went, there was a bunch of people just like trying to catch them, you know?
Yeah.
Everywhere, but they weren't looking when they were walking. It was annoying if you weren't.
I used to come here like 4 times a week across the street from here where the park is, and I would play in this park like until 1 a.m. just catching Pokemon like a little dork.
Teching 101 says what Billy speaks is the truth about Mewtwo. Ben, you should be humbled.
Yeah.
You play that shit too? I mean, like, I played it a little bit to give it a chance, and I won't say it's a terrible game. The concept of it is great. And I think it's cool that people have to go out and walk to play it. I think that's pretty sweet, but it's also caused people to get like jumped and mugged and like.
But so does
people
anything
have died doing it, like walking into traffic.
This is basically everything that happened here with this treasure.
And I have another secret. I'm too fucking old for Pokemon. Like, Pokemon was for little kids when it came out to me.
Yeah.
So I didn't partake in it. It was a little kid show.
I never got into it until Pokemon Go either. So like I was late to the party and I showed up.
The game it can be fun. I'm not going to knock the game totally.
Just, you know, it's just
grab some water really quick.
Yeah, get your water.
I'm gonna have to bring Evan on here because
you
this
might
guy
have to.
has not responded.
This is 2 for 2 on my.
Yeah, what, dude? You cannot come through.
I'm saying
these people.
My buds were like, "Yeah, I'll come do the show," and then both of them were like, "Eat shit and die, fat boy."
They probably turned it on and they were like, "Oh god."
They're like, "These
Hey,
two
everybody,
trap
this is
bens."
the Pokemon Go hotline, man. This is Chris Tucker, man.
Dude, it's Chris Tucker.
I'm hanging out here with Jackie Chan, man. We filming Rush Hour 4, man.
What the fuck? Okay, what are you on, Evan?
I'm on Benpai. Hell yeah.
Oh, good
Nice. How you doing? Are you there with Chris Tucker?
Hell yeah. I'm here ready to find this treasure, man. What's up with this treasure?
Really?
I'm saying.
Hold on, you don't already know where it is?
Well, you know, it's not about
Got him.
It's about the journey, not the destination. Man.
See, he doesn't just want to show you the way. He wants to go the way with you.
So, Evan, you do know where it is what you're saying.
Definitely.
I like how definitely. It's like, what are you, Rain Man?
So we have to go get it, Ben. We have to. Evan knows the way.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We'll watch more of this too because I guess everyone's a little interested.
It's
and you've never heard of this shit before.
No, it's $1.5 million to $5 million estimated.
Yeah, according to some fucking crazy old man, and there's no like proof. I mean, I don't know if he's proven that it actually exists. Fuck, I gotta get. This is why I prefer to do this before the show. Let's see.
It's all good. I just gotta kind of fit in, man. Like, here we go.
Just get in where you fit in.
Yeah, just fit into
Exactly.
Slide.
I gotta slide. Do the electric slide.
All right, so let's check this out.
Anywhere in literally tens of thousands of square miles of territory, anywhere from New Mexico to here in Montana.
New Mexico to Montana. That's like the most empty, rugged terrain that you can possibly imagine.
But we have a ace in the sleeve, man. We got Evan. Evan
That's right.
knows where it's at.
Yeah, man. I got my magic divining rod, but just I don't want anybody to watch.
Is that
when
what
I pull
you?
it out of
Is
my
that what you
pants.
named it?
And I'm like Chunk. I'm Chunk from Goonies.
Why do you? Okay, you're romanticizing this. Chunk
No.
thing.
I think this is gonna work.
What do you think?
So we
you're
do
like,
have to
you're like
find
doing
sloth.
jazz hands over it.
Yeah, we got to get a sloth.
Maybe we can find Bigfoot and Bigfoot.
Is it
could be
Pimp
sloth.
Monk?
Is Pimp Monk gonna be sloth? Because he can't be Chunk.
That's right.
I'm Chunk.
What if you guys can you guys
Chunk got the
fight over
curls.
it?
Chunk has the curls. I got the curls.
You just really want to be Chunk.
I'm gonna be Chunk.
At all. Some say it's a hoax.
The story is real. The treasure is real. The treasure is
Prove
hidden
it.
where I put it.
Can you take me out there and show it?
No.
This is like they should have had this guy interview Joseph Smith, man, with those fucking gold plates he supposedly had. You know, if Joseph Smith really found some gold plates and shit, that shit would be in a museum. He'd be showing everybody that would fucking look. You know what I mean?
This guy looks like somebody's grandfather, you know, and he's just been ribbing them, pulling their leg the whole time. He ain't got grandkids, so he's fucking with all of America. He made up this lie about this box.
Get off my lawn, America.
It might not even be here in New Mexico.
Today, thousands of online
and New Mexico's huge.
Forums, videos, and
Montana's
documentaries like
huge.
The Lure fuel speculation as endless as the landscape, obsessing over.
I've driven all the way across both New Mexico and Montana, and they're just huge and empty. And I've driven through parts of Colorado. Look at this terrain. You want to go? You want to walk through this shit?
We don't have to walk through all this. One, I'm a master.
A hover round doesn't work.
I'm a master code cracker. These people just suck at the code. You give me this code, I already deciphered the fact that it's near but too far to walk.
Okay.
It's because you swim over the lake, and then the House of Brown, there's an outhouse there. It's where you poop.
Okay, so I want you to crack this code, and then
I will.
And then I want you to pay for airfare and then a helicopter to get to wherever
Small
the fuck
price
this
to pay,
is.
but when we find the gold, I get that cut back.
Okay.
Spends every word for the tiniest clue.
There'll be no paddle up your creek.
That sounds sexual.
I get it.
Yeah,
Between 100
that was innuendo, man.
Yeah. This guy's got
There's
a room
all
full
those
of knives.
fucking knives. Who is he? Jason Voorhees, man.
You know for a fact he's got a sex room full of like paddles
You
and
think
shit.
so?
Yeah, this is just his knife room. You know he's got a fuck room where he brings like little girls in, and like when I say little, like 17 to 20 years old, he brings them in and fucking gives them a doubloon so he can smack them on the bottom. Like you know he does this.
Tell me where the treasure is right now, or I'm going to kill you.
So far, nobody has found it, including Dale, who runs a popular website dedicated to finding the treasure.
How many trips have both of you made trying to crack this one?
It's somewhere in excess of 65 different trips.
I've made over 100 trips.
But this time, Dale and
Make
Cynthia
fun of me,
are convinced
Ram.
the first clue
Begin at where warm waters halt.
leads to the yellow.
Oh shit, Yellowstone.
Ram Lethal says the
Holy
show
fuck.
lacks a character that the audience can send Streamlabs to make fun of mercilessly. Where's Pimp Monk when you need him?
What?
I know where is Pimp Monk, man?
I love Pimp Monk.
Yeah, I love him too. He's on vacay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he said he was going to make videos where he goes out and asks people like stupid questions.
Oh my god, dude! If he's getting the treasure before us,
Oh, that's what he's doing. He
oh
lied.
fuck no, fuck
Stone
no.
Park area,
Oh,
known for
shit.
steaming hot geysers
no.
and pools.
We're going to start where warm waters halt. And for us, that's Madison Junction.
It's also a place Forrest says he spent many summers as a kid.
And I really believe it's at a place that has sentimental value to him.
In September, Dale and Cynthia
But
each
it could
drove hundreds
be.
of miles.
It could be fucking everywhere.
It's probably like there's probably like a trade store where he bought his first pack of condoms to lose his virginity at, and it's buried up underneath like a garbage can in the back.
I mean, when they use the term needle in a haystack, that's what this is. It's just...
Yeah, but I found my dick, so I can find this treasure.
To check
So
out
did the
their
guy
latest-
say any maps exist to it, or what's the
No.
legend?
So he wrote the legend down.
He wrote a riddle
The
in
riddle.
a book. And I mean, he was selling a book. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
So it could be bullshit.
Yeah.
punch, inviting Nightline along.
So when you find the treasure, how are you going to divide it up? Are we talking thirdsies here?
Thirdsies?
Well, how about your crew?
Well, yeah. I mean,
Exclude them. Never mind.
okay,
Sorry.
fifths,
Okay.
whatever.
Wow, she was way too honest.
All right, where have you brought us this morning?
This is Grayling Creek.
So into the wilderness we go, looking for something the poem calls a blaze.
If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease.
I don't know what a blaze is.
Neither do we. So I think it has to be something.
I just picture someone sitting there blazing like
Yeah.
a big fat doobie or
There's
something.
like a marijuana growery dispensary. He put it there in 2010, right?
No, who knows?
I thought they said 2010.
Is that what they said? Yeah. So is it like in Colorado near one of the dispensaries?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Something in the terrain. Yeah.
Like
Okay.
a big white rock.
You'll find the golden doobie.
Or a big white stone or a cliff or maybe even a mound of rocks.
But just a few minutes later,
To me, that's the blaze.
they say they
To me,
found it.
it's look, guys, can't you see the blaze? It's
That's
so
the
obvious.
blaze.
What? It's there's some rocks that don't have trees growing in front of them. What?
As I have gone alone in there, and with my treasures bold, I can keep my secret where and hint of riches new and old.
Yeah, this is the poem. This is the riddle.
smoking
Begin
gun.
it where warm waters halt, and take it in the canyon down, not far but too far to walk, put in below the home of Brown. From there, it's no place for the meek. The end is ever drawing nigh. There'll be no paddle up your creek, just heavy loads and water high. If you've been wise and found the blaze, look quickly down your quest to cease, but tarry scant with marvel gaze, just take the chest and go in peace. So why is that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answer I already know. I've done it tired and now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold.
I
The
picture
gold.
you. It's like a riddle that you'd see in like like Lord of the Rings or
He actually put a map on it. Like the text it has is the Lord of the Rings text. Like
Is it? Is it?
That's why it was so hard for me to read. And then like
Oh,
he's got
shit,
the map
man.
there too. So he's just trying to get us on a Hobbit chase.
Dude, I'm telling you, we could get our own reality show of us going out into the woods and doing our Goonies thing, man, and finding this treasure, man. I believe it, man, because it's our time, guys. It's our time down here.
There's
It's
no
their time up
roads in a
there.
bunch of this places. There's, I mean,
we don't
just take the chest.
we
and
don't
go in
need a
peace.
road.
So
we have a map.
they're way
We have a
the fuck-
riddle.
Yeah, the map covers.
If
a
these old
huge
people
fucking
can
area.
do it,
they're not doing it. They're wasting their fucking time looking for something that may not even be out there.
True.
It means get your butt over there and start looking quickly down off that rock blaze and
that rock
find a
blaze.
Blaze.
Nope, you're wrong.
You ever heard of a rock blaze?
You're
before?
wrong.
Oh yeah, everyone knows what one of those is. Like what?
spot.
All
right.
Wouldn't
As
that be
we
fucked
venture-
up if they did find the treasure and it's just a treasure chest and they open it up and inside is a Polaroid picture of the dude's hand going like this?
That's fucked.
They showed a picture of what it supposedly looks like.
Yeah, it's got
Deeper into the
Oh,
pile,
really?
treasure
we're
and
not
shit in it.
alone.
Oh my God! There's a
shit.
dead animal.
Oh my God! There's a yeah.
Eat it.
Look where you are.
It's a dead deer.
Oh no.
So that tells you there's a bear in the neighborhood?
Oh
Who
great!
brought the bear spray?
I do have some bear spray.
The potential for danger, bears included, is real, and recently people have been literally dying to find Fenn's treasure.
Oh shit.
In
That's what
June,
I'm
Paris
saying.
Wallace, a Colorado pastor, was found dead in New Mexico. His wife says they like to search together, but the last time he went alone.
It was
She killed him.
Dude, you should never go alone.
She killed him.
on a hike like that.
And why is it a pastor, someone who spent all his time believing in one bullshit book, now chasing down this treasure from another
Yeah.
bullshit book?
Wow.
He gave his life for exactly what he lived for, you fucking trash man.
Yeah.
Is it wrong for me to speak ill of the dead?
No, I mean, I think it was dumb for him to go alone. You shouldn't go like miles and miles and miles away.
That's
from,
why I want all of us to
from
go.
hell.
I want us all to go so we're
Thank
safe.
you. Thank you for the Streamlabs. I appreciate it.
Great way for us to get out in nature, to have some quality time together.
In 2016, Randy Bilyeu's body was found along the Rio Grande River. He'd vanished 6 months earlier, his
fucking
family
terrible.
says, while treasure hunting. And most
Just like
recently,
Chester
31-year-old
Copperpot, man.
Eric Ashby
These people are so desperate that they're willing to like go. I mean, some people are probably like, "Oh, cool, we can be treasure hunters," you know. But some people probably do it out of desperation, and because I know people that buy lottery tickets and they actually believe they're going to win, and they start making plans about what they're going to do.
I feel worse for people like that. I feel worse for people that like work at Walmart every day than for somebody who went out and took a risk, even if it was on a bullshit risk. I feel worse for people who just don't even have the urge to take a risk. even if this was no treasure and they're never going to find it and they fucking die, at least they tried.
Went missing in Colorado. His friends say he was searching for Fenn's treasure too.
Man, that's just an excuse they're doing. They're taking these guys out in the woods and they're thumping them in the back of the fucking head.
They're whacking them.
Because they want to get rid of them. And they're saying, oh, yeah, they're out there with Fenn's treasure, guys. No,
it could be a cannibal cult, man, that wrote this book just to lure people to this area, dude.
Evan,
and they're eating them, man.
That's spot on.
Hell yeah.
So?
Well, fuck going for
believe.
this treasure, man.
Yeah, Fenn's eating these fucking people. That's why he has all the meat cleaver knives in his cabin.
Hell
He's
yeah.
serving
Put it
up
all
human
together, man.
beings.
Fenn was in his 80s when he hid the treasure somewhere out here in the wilderness, but he says he didn't put it anywhere dangerous.
Somebody got a drone.
There may be those who are taking too many risks to try and find it.
He said he didn't put it anywhere dangerous. Just watch it like sitting in a really obvious place.
I know it's
Speaking of dangerous, the guy standing there was kind of dangerous, man.
Or maybe it's like in his house somewhere. He's like, yeah, it's in my house. Could have just found it if you looked for it.
You guys
underneath the home of Brown, it was under the toilet the whole time.
Put it behind the shitter. It's right there.
New Mexico's top cop has asked for Fenn to call the treasure hunt off.
You had talked about giving more clues, and again, I call for you to pull it.
I'm not going to give a clue to help people find the treasure. I'm going to give a clue to try to keep them out of trouble.
I didn't anticipate that people would die searching for my treasure, but
don't feel
Dude.
bad.
Yeah, maybe it's time to move it and make the area smaller.
Nope. Stick to your guns.
Or give a more accurate map.
Stick to your guns. If people die doing this, that's their fault. Discord.
Yeah. There. I do have a Discord, and there is a link below if you want to check it out and talk to all the nice people there. That's cool.
The good brothers and sisters. If you're gonna hunt for treasure, you take the risk of dying. We can't blame this guy for putting treasure into the world.
He needs to eliminate one of those states. If it's not in Montana, get rid of it. If it's not New Mexico, get rid of it. Let people search like in the middle somewhere if that's where it is, or just give us one fucking state. Dude, it took me like a whole day to drive across Montana going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So if it could be like anywhere in the general Montana area, that's fucking crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
I took a train through Montana and it was like a day.
Yeah.
It was terrible. It was not.
You can't trust old dudes in purple shirts, man.
This is Willy Wonka, motherfucker.
All right, let's move on.
He's
Fuck
got a
this
golden
guy.
ticket.
Yeah.
He better have something in his will where it says where it is, and like he sets something up where he just like reveals it really quick, and the first person to get to it wins.
Well, do you think he's trolling or what? Could he be just trolling?
He
his
could
be like he's not legally. He can't like.
He's got the cops telling him to stop talking about it though.
Yeah, but they're telling him. They're suggesting. If I was him, I would tell the cops where it was, but it wouldn't be actually where it was, and the cops would go find it, and it would be a fucking bomb, and it would blow up all the cops. Stay away from my treasure, bitch.
Oh, don't say that, Billy.
If I was him, right? No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Here's the next story. Man hijacks Greyhound bus, threatens to kill everyone on board. Man, Greyhound's getting bad.
Why they trying to stick me for my treasure?
You know, you don't go through any security when you get on a Greyhound bus, so there could be like half the people packing.
Greyhound is Pimp Monk's preferred method of travel.
I know.
So it says a lot about.
One
Greyhound.
time I took a Greyhound, and you know how they have those lights, kind of like an airplane, so you can like read or whatever. I was on such a shitty Greyhound bus that one of those fucking lights fell and hit me on the head.
I've dropped people
I went
off
up to
at
the
Greyhound.
driver and I was like, this fucking fell out of the roof and hit me in the head, and he just kind of took it from me. He was like, oh well, you know.
I've dropped people off at Greyhounds. That's as close as I've ever gotten to one, and I don't think I'll ever get on one. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe life will change for me, and I'll be riding butt to butt with Pimp Monk.
Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, you
do
guys can
Greyhounds
see
have bathrooms? Do
Yeah.
they have shitters? Oh,
they do.
man.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not.
You don't want to be
good.
on a Greyhound with Pimp Monk, then, man. Imagine if he's like got to take a shit break, man, and on the fucking. on the fucking toilet on the bus, man. That would have
I've shat on like an airplane before. I wonder if the bathrooms
Really?
are bigger or smaller than an airplane.
I would guess smaller, but I don't know. You never know.
Probably smaller. An airplane's way bigger than a bus.
Yeah.
So, all right.
A scary situation on a Greyhound bus. A 911 call coming from onboard triggered a police chase that ended across state lines. ABC's Marcy Gonzalez has more.
Tonight, a suspect in custody accused of prompting a massive police pursuit.
That's insane.
While threatening passengers on this Greyhound.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Fucking classic Snapchat.
Look at
He was like totally a terrorist.
He's gonna kill us all.
Let me-
What a fucking dork.
Let me film it in portrait mode.
Yeah.
Let me put a filter over it. How about the puppy filter? Open your mouth, bus. The tongue will come out.
Puppy dog terrorist. You're on the Greyhound now.
Greyhound bus.
They're just gonna kill us. They're just gonna put a bullet in our head.
Some of the 37 people on board that bus traveling from Milwaukee to Chicago around 10 Friday night
Jesus,
called
Chicago. There you go.
police.
It did look like he had a weapon.
The bus not pulling over, leading to a high-speed chase.
The bus driver had no idea this was happening.
Officers from Wisconsin and Illinois shutting down the high.
How the fuck
The
did
bus
the driver?
driver-
Yeah, how does the bus driver not know that there's a guy threatening to kill everyone? Did he have headphones on or something?
Maybe, but he's probably learned to just tune out all the bullshit on the bus because he's dealing with it every day. That fucking guy who was being interviewed by the news, he was probably the most clean-cut guy on the bus, and he looked like he'd been at least doing meth, if not cooking it. Like, this Greyhound
Could you imagine seeing that? Like the driver fucking just driving the bus and ignoring all this crazy shit that's going on?
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Greyhound is shithole transportation.
In both directions, throwing down stop sticks.
There's a certain shred on the bus.
The Greyhound finally coming to a stop.
They made us all get off one by one with our hands up, had guns to us.
Police arresting 33-year-old Margarito Vargas Rosas. They say the
Oh, is that the
undocumented
Mexican
immigrant
Corey
from
Feldman,
Mexico is
man?
now charged with making terroristic
Why does Corey Feldman keep coming up?
threats and disorderly conduct.
This is a situation that could have really went a different direction when we think about what's happening around our country right now and mass killings and shootings. We dodged a bullet.
And police say no one was hurt and they did not find a weapon. Cecilia?
Okay, Marcy, thank you.
No fucking weapon. What did he do? Put his hands up like, freeze, motherfucker.
I will kill you. Infidels.
Ex-fraternity
Holy
members get
shit.
jail time after
This is like-
hazing someone to death.
Wow.
As many as 6 college students lost their lives in the last year in alcohol-fueled hazing rituals. We've covered Tim Piazza's case closely here on this story, and his fraternity brothers.
The last donation.
No, what did it say?
Oh, I think it was Wandering Tiger. He said, one time I was on a Greyhound bus and I took a shit so bad they had to pull the bus over.
Damn.
Proudest moment of my life. That's savage.
Wow. You know, that happened on a train that I was on. I wasn't the one that took the shit, but somebody else did.
They had to pull over?
They didn't pull over, but every time the fucking bathroom door opened, everyone was like, oh, because it lingered in there forever.
I took a shit on a train, didn't have a stink on the bus. I was lucky. When I travel, I very rarely have any sort of problems when I travel. So
It's still undecided, but now in another similar case, 4 fraternity members will go to jail in the death of Baruch College freshman Michael Dang. In what could be
His last name was Bang.
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 a
Michael
pivotal
Bang.
judgment, his now former frat brothers will spend as much as 2 years behind bars for what they did to him. Trace Gallagher is live in our West Coast newsroom with the backstory tonight. Trace?
Martha, this case is being... This guy's name is the number 3 in Spanish.
Is it pronounced that, or is it spelled that way? Or
Noted as an example,
like trace when you trace something on
much
paper.
more aggressive in pursuing criminal charges in deaths related to hazing. This case is also unique because legally it went after both fraternity members and the fraternity itself, Pi Delta Psi.
Someone said it was Dang. I just wanted it to be Bang. I'm sorry.
In December of 2013, Baruch College freshman Chung Deng, who goes by Michael, collapsed after taking part in a ritual called the glass ceiling.
Dang. That's like the G-rated Ron Simmons.
Dang. What's the glass ceiling? Like the hazing method was called the glass ceiling. Are they going to explain it?
Yeah, I hope so, man. That sounds pretty fucking dangerous, man. What do you think it could be before they explain it?
Okay, the glass ceiling. My idea of the glass ceiling is you put a guy underneath a glass table face up, and all the fraternity members sit on top of the table and take a shit on the guy's face.
Is that what happened?
But the glass, I don't know. That's what I think
Then
the glass
ceiling
ceiling
caved
is.
in and the glass
and the shards and the shits came and it cut his face open, and he had septic shock.
Man, that gives a whole new meaning to shards of glass, man.
Let's see what it is.
Shards of glass.
That would be a horrible way to die, man. A bunch of people shitting on you and glass cutting you and fucking... Holy fuck.
I can't find anything really quick that'll tell me exactly what it is.
The plight of Asian Americans, where pledges are blindfolded and wear a backpack filled with sand while being confronted by fraternity brothers. The grand jury report said Michael Deng was being defiant and resistant, and so fraternity members forcefully and repeatedly hit him and knocked him to the ground.
Jesus. All right. So this is the point where you would have been like, I fucking quit.
Yeah.
And left. Because you don't... This isn't like basic training
But what if he?
for the
What if
Marines.
he didn't? What if he didn't quit? What if? Or what if he had no time to leave? What if they just took him from? He was blindfolded, and they just started knocking the shit out of him because they didn't like him. Like if you look at those other kids, they all have really sweet haircuts. This kid looks like he's still getting like school lunch, which I doubt is true because he's in a fucking fraternity. But maybe he was grandfathered in. You know, he's a what do you call it when you're a pledge that has like seniority or whatever.
A sorority?
Well, not a sorority. It's like when you're in a fraternity, there's you can be pledged in, like if your dad or your brother was in it. You're a legacy. You're a legacy. He could have been a legacy, and he could have been a dickhead. And people are like, we don't like this fucking guy. They might have just meant to knock the shit out of him and like fuck him up, and they killed him because he's got a weak neck. Because he does have a weak neck, and he doesn't have a cool haircut. They might have killed him on purpose. He might not have had the time to leave.
Yeah.
There's one thing I know about fraternities, that they'll cover up murder for each other. Because I was in a fraternity.
Jesus.
Wow, man.
Were you really?
No, I wish.
Man. Let's see.
In some cases, running directly at him with their heads down from 15 feet away. Michael Deng fell unconscious. The fraternity members considered getting an ambulance but thought it would be too expensive. So instead, they changed his clothing and tried to revive him, Googling phrases like concussion, can't wake up. The 19-year-old died the next day. In all, 37 people faced charges. The 4 fraternity members facing the most serious charges were all sentenced to between 1 and 2 years in prison. And the fraternity itself was banned in Pennsylvania for 10 years. In her ruling, Judge Margarita Patty Worthington called this the most troubling case.
Does anyone else want to point out the obvious that this is an extremely tall Asian guy?
I was gonna say these are some big dudes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like look at the cop next to him.
Oh, yeah.
Like these are some
that guy's like fucking
they-
Chong Li from Bloodsport, man. He's
Yeah.
ready to fucking...
Or is it just small cops?
So I'm looking at the size of these guys and how tiny that 19-year-old must have been because he had a frail neck. They probably walloped the shit out of this dude.
What assholes?
In her 19 years on the bench. She also noted the dangers of hazing by pointing to a case this
Is that
program
him? He
has
was a
covered
pretty good,
No, that's
pretty
not
big
him.
kid. Oh, no.
No, that's not him. This is a different case where hazing fucked up some kid.
The death of 19-year-old Tim Piazza, who after a pledge night of drunken partying fell numerous times, including down a flight of stairs, and never regained consciousness.
Oh,
In the
my
death
God.
of Michael Deng, Pi Delta Psi released a statement saying its members feel shame and dishonor that fraternity brothers could be so callous and inhumane. The fraternity is also appealing the judge's decision, saying the national chapter should not be conflated with the actions of individuals.
Yeah. So the national chapter, don't fuck with us, okay?
Yeah.
We were not part of this.
I just want to say, and might be fucked up on me, but when I first heard there was a fraternity death, I thought it was going to be white kids. I thought for sure
that's usually what it is.
I was like, I can't wait to see these white douchebags. Then I saw they were Asian kids, and I was like, at least they still have douchebag haircuts.
It's like off to the side.
Yeah, like Kim Jong Un taught them how to cut their hair. Or
It's
something.
almost like a Hitler.
A little bit, yeah. It looks like a dictator sort of haircut. But I mean, yeah, I don't know if that's less racist that I thought they were white or more racist that I noticed it afterwards. I need to have like a race meter on me to know how racist I am at all times. This is something I worry about it as an SJW.
Hey, I could build an AI for that, man. The SJW AI, and you can just listen to everything you say, and then just point out a little red flag will come up, like, well, watch out, Billy. You're
slow down, Billy.
You're crossing the line, man.
You might be racist, Billy. Open up your white guilt, Billy. Time to apologize for slavery again, Billy.
Please.
I don't know how this works. I'm so confused.
Somebody's got to make
discipline. All right, so this is crazy. I heard about in Hawaii a false missile alert was sent out. To people, and they thought
for like good 40 minutes they thought they were under attack.
They thought Kim Jong was lobbing the nukes.
Or
Sarah
worse.
Seidner's just been speaking to the governor of Hawaii. Sarah, what did you get?
So the question to him was, how did this happen? And that's what everybody wants to know.
So it showed up the same way that like an Amber Alert or a severe weather alert would show up on your phone?
Man.
Is that what it is? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
He also did mention that not only was a text sent out, but there were those, and we were all familiar with that, when the television and the radio beeps out that sound that this is an emergency alert.
Holy shit, dude! I would have taken a dump in my underwear if I.
I wonder how many crimes there were, like people thinking this is the end, so they started looting or
and
something.
when you're in Hawaii, like you can't go anywhere. I guess you can get on a speedboat or
like some four-wheelers.
If you own a helicopter, you could get away.
Well, you can't fly a helicopter that far, right? Like,
oh well, we
you'd have to
would
go to,
have
like, a remote island.
We would have warning long enough. I mean, there's other islands.
But if you're stuck on an island and you think you're about to get bombed, do you start looting or do you wait for the bombs to hit?
Well, what's the point of even looting when you're gonna die?
Because there's pillage, and there's rape and pillage. I don't know. I'm not saying these people would do.
It's like
rape and pillage.
Yeah,
but
like I got a 4K
steal,
TV now, but
not even a
now
4K TV, like just stealing like a fucking motorcycle and just going riding around like a bastard,
There's no way this happened on accident, guys. This is a conspiracy, man. The fucking CIA set this shit up, man. I'm
Do you
telling
think
you,
one of the Hawaiian Islands got bombed
and
and they covered it up?
They're just trying to see what people would do if they were about to be bombed. Like, would they start pillaging? Would they start raping each other? Would they start going crazy? It's like they're testing us, man.
I'm not saying I would rape and pillage. I'm just saying if it happened, I wouldn't be surprised.
And so he was saying, look,
You wouldn't grab
I'm
the
down
nearest
at the
titty
emergency management
if you were
area
about to die,
where
man.
this all happened.
It would be
was a
my
shift
titties.
change,
My titties would be the nearest
said.
titties.
And during that shift
Hell
change,
yeah.
it was a routine shift change. Someone accidentally, and this is how he put it, pressed the wrong button. And that sent out the alert, not only to cell phones, but also the emergency alert to television stations, as well as the radio stations.
How is this button
They
so
immediately
easy
tried
to
get on
press?
the-
He actually
Yeah, no
bumped
shit.
it with his butt or something.
I hope
like,
the
"Oops."
nuclear button on Trump's desk isn't that easy to fucking push, man.
I bet they don't even let him near it.
I think he has the right to be near it if he wants to.
Yeah, but I bet you they made a fake button that he could be near, so he thinks he has access to it.
And the little cannon comes out with a flag that says "bang" on it.
You know those buttons that you need like a pen to like press down into to push it? It's probably one of those for him, and it's hidden, so he doesn't accidentally push it.
phone with the radio and television stations to tell them.
Someone said it's not a literal button. I know. It's a fucking joke.
Yeah, literally, it's actually a fleshlight, and
You
you
gotta
have
fuck-
to. It's molded. Yeah, it's molded to the president's peen, so only the president can start the nuclear era.
You must fuck it to completion.
That this was a false
For the
alarm.
nukes Start World War
and then
III.
but it took a while for them to deal with the text as well. I think there was also a reaction because, of course, he himself did not know whether this was real or not. So he took it upon himself to go down to the emergency management with Vern Miyagi, who's the administrator, and try to sort out what exactly was going on.
Miyagi, is he fucking related to Mr. Miyagi from the Karate Kid? Man?
They are trying to get to the bottom of how this happened and trying to figure out how to make sure that it never happens again. But they have been proactive in the fact that they have been testing. They are the first state in the country to test their sirens, which, by the way, they had not used since the end of the Cold War. So we're talking, 20, 30 years ago. And at this point, they're saying, look, yes, they have egg on their face. This should not have happened. But they are trying to figure out what to do in case, and to be prepared in case there is such an attack. And you know that, globally and what's happening with our president, the president of the United States, and Kim Jong-un of North Korea.
You gotta duck in cover, duck in cover.
They
if they launch the nukes.
That's 38 minutes. 30, duck and cover. The 38 minutes of being in the mindset that the bombs are coming, and you're like, you kissing your children, you're crying over your children because they're potentially going to be fucking obliterated with the rest of the island. This is the end for you.
I bet all those preppers that have like a fucking bomb shelter built in their backyard
are still in there.
Well, maybe.
Oh my God! What if there's like?
I think they have like a phone line or something in there or something.
Okay.
Or even like cable. They could.
I would hope they had cable, right?
Well, I mean, you won't be able to watch much when you're, when society around you is a.
But like, just to know, like having, just to know, like,
they have a way of knowing if something's happened. I'm sure they would hear the blast and everything too.
If there's a lot of missing persons, they need to be looked into if they had bunkers, because they might be in there crying right now, thinking everybody else is dead, but they're there with their fucking box full of Spam and their bottled waters.
Here's Disco Ricky, one of his videos. This video is called Dirty KKK Sluts Really Love Anal.
What the fuck? Are you serious?
Let me read that again. And thank you for the Streamlabs, Nero D6. Someone said my layout sucks too. I can get a different one. If you think it sucks, you make me one.
Yeah, well, that's like their opinion, man.
All right, here it is.
Baby, I got one of them sack lunches, boo boo. Thank you, baby. I just want one of them. Let me this time on. And I ain't gonna tell nobody that you was a sweet angel. Okay, God bless y'all ladies. Now, y'all stay out of trouble now. Y'all stay out of trouble, ladies.
Is he at a church? What the fuck?
I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Look, watch this.
But that nigga always gave me respect and respect me when he see me. If you don't give him respect, boy, that ass for a good anal spanking.
Fucking A.
A good anal spanking. Nothing like a good anal spanking.
For a good anal spanking.
It sounds like Chuck Berry.
That works 2 ways. I wasn't expecting that. That works 2 ways.
That works 2 ways,
Man,
in
boy,
and out.
everybody know that you is the Mandingo Destroyer around here, gangster. I'm just trying to get something to eat, brother.
He's gonna eat her
Y'all
ass?
play it on now, man. I'm just passing through, brother. Well, I know haters everywhere in Nashville. Nashville got a bad reputation for haters.
Nashville got a bad reputation for.
Dex Luther with the $5 donation said,
Thank you.
The nuke button is actually a globe with a fleshlight in it, so you have to literally fuck the world to launch the nukes.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I can believe it, man. I can believe it.
So why is the KKK in here?
Yeah, what's up with KKK?
You said that was in the title, right?
That's what it said.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. I think we got rickrolled, man.
Was she ready for a nice anal spanking? What is that?
That's just the title.
Oh my gosh. That ain't right. That shit literally ain't right.
It ain't right. It ain't right. Hell yeah, man. Well, at least we saw that guy. He had his prize, man. Did you see that woman he had on his shoulder, man? Everybody was on his nuts. They were like...
They're like, damn.
You got him. You got a fine woman.
$5 via Patreon. Thank you, Keith. Yes, right now, Patreon.
For a nice
It will
anal
help so much.
spanking.
It helps me. And it helps Billy the Fridge. It helps us all.
It helps the show grow forever.
Forever.
And it helps certain people not pointing at Evan get a nice anal spanking.
You know what
It
else
is a good day.
You know what else happened? Ever since I put my Bitcoin and Ethereum wallets down below, people just throw me these little bits of Bitcoin and Ethereum.
Little chunk,
Yeah.
crypto change.
Yeah, little bits of crypto
Little
change.
chunk
I
of
love that
change.
shit. I love that shit because it just appears and then it goes up in value. It just sits there.
It just grows.
You know, it goes down a little bit, but then it goes.
I wonder what a
up.
Bitcoin's at right now. Do we know?
Let me see.
Bitcoin price. 1,000 or 14,215 US dollars.
Yeah, I think it was around 20 at one time.
It was around 20, but I think I saw
Yeah.
it drop down to like 12,000 too recently. So
Yeah, it goes up and down a
It's
lot.
on the rise.
Ethereum keeps getting, as high as it ever has been. So
Cryptocurrency is the future.
I bought Ripple, and it looked like Ripple was going to go way up, but now it's just.
Is it still around $2 or?
Let me see. It got over 3 for a little while. Oh yeah, it's under $2 right now.
Boo.
I bought it when it was really cheap. So
yeah.
I've made a gain on it anyway, but it's not like what I would like it to be.
I recommend everybody get Dogecoin right now.
What is it?
Dogecoin? Dogecoin?
Those coins?
Doge? Like Doge? Like
Doge?
The meme? Doge? The meme? The dog meme? The dog meme? No, don't get it, guys. I'm lying. It's recently seen a spike, but
but it's a real coin.
It's a meme coin, yeah. It's like a cryptocurrency based on
meme
memes.
coin.
What? A lot of people made a lot of money off the memes. You buy that Dogecoin? The Dogecoin? If anybody in the chat right now wants to say if I'm pronouncing it wrong with Doge or Doge, I don't even know.
What if it's Doge?
That would feel like a dumbass then.
Find out next time on Tales from the Cryptocurrency.
You got a zinger every now and then, Evan. Every now and
Killing
then.
it.
Let's
Every
see.
once in a while.
Girl farts at work.
Oh?
And we don't even have to smell it.
Yeah, it's a downfall to every video.
I do it. Get over it. So keep the heck away from me. You don't like it? Get away from me. Very simple. Problem solved.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna fart.
I'm gonna fart. So did she announce she was gonna fart?
Yeah, that's
and
right.
then the guy
Holy shit.
pulled out his phone.
It's like fucking getting the alert that the nukes are
Fuck,
about to
look
hit,
at this.
Wow.
But on
Was that the fart?
It was like,
cool. You didn't have to do it in front of the customers. You kind of just farted right there in front of them. That's kind of.
So what?
Thank you. This
is natural. Do you not understand that?
Okay.
She's
It's
not
not
lying.
good to suppress normal bodily functions,
You know,
man.
some people don't even have those little flappy things that's inside your butt.
What? Is she a scientist?
Some
Or-
people don't even have that little flappy thing that's inside you butt.
What does that mean?
The little flappy thing.
Didn't you take biology class, Billy? Man,
I didn't know there was a flappy thing in my butt.
That little
The
flappy
butt
thing.
hymen, man. You got
Is
to
that
take
like
a
the-
really big shit to break it, man.
Is that like the medullum or whatever is in your throat? The gilligopper thing that hangs there, the little ball? The ball in your uvula? Yeah, the uvula.
Uvula.
Do you have one of those in your butthole that I don't know about?
What? It's called hemorrhoids.
You have a hemorrhoid?
Oh.
No, don't. That's what it's called when it gets this thing. It's big and it comes out. They're not.
Is she
Some
mentally
people.
challenged?
She's saying some people don't have hemorrhoids.
Some people don't have those things on their butt.
Most people she's dealt with in the butthole region
So if
have
I'm
had
gonna fart,
hemorrhoids.
I'm gonna do it.
She thinks hemorrhoids keep you from farting.
I'm not in front of a customer, then that's what it is. But I'm gonna do it. I don't care.
Do they work there?
I'm gonna fart.
Okay, so is the guy there a customer? Is he a customer, or are these both employees?
I think they were customers.
I would probably fart in front of a customer.
She turned her back and said, "Now I'm not in front of a customer." So.
She's smart. She is breaking all the rules down. She hid behind the desk to fart. You see her crouch to fart in the beginning, and now she's saying, "Well, my back's to the customer. I can fart if I want to.
I can fart if I want.
It's my body. I'll do what I want. It's
Some
natural."
people don't have them little flappy things to keep it when
That's
they
what's
fart.
blowing me away is that she thinks humans have hemorrhoids to keep themselves from farting. Like that's amazing to me.
Life finds a way, man. The miracle of nature.
Farts find a way.
Farts find a way. That's another one. That's kind of like accidents happen. I mean, it's almost the same thing.
It's
accidents find a way. Farts happen.
We live in a world where everything is connected.
Everything is connected.
The farts find a way.
Accidents happen. Here's a bus driver fired over Facebook post about students' lunch money.
Oh.
Johnny Cook trains horses when he's not driving a school bus.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. We don't need that one, do we?
He was
Holy
working with
shit.
a horse
Animal abuse live on the news.
after his route and couldn't get what a student told him off his mind, that he was
I hope
denied
he's not
lunch
letting
at
them
Harrison
horses
County
fuck him,
Middle
man.
School.
I simply made the Facebook post that said exactly that. Mr. Johnny, I'm hungry, and I told the story exactly like it was. And then I posted my phone number and said, the next time we have a kid at the register for 40 cents, we can't feed him, please call me. I'll scrape up the money. But about 200 people hit it, liked it, loved it, did all the things that Facebook does. And it
Virtue signaling Republican cowboy bitch.
I mean,
Quit
he
virtue
said-
signaling. That boy couldn't afford to eat, so he doesn't get to eat. That's the rules. Look at this scum. Trump supporting
this
scum.
Terrible motherfucker.
Feeding
but
little
he
kids.
got fired for doing
Next
this.
day, Cook was
Yeah,
called
that's
in for a
fucked up.
meeting with the superintendent. He was given two options: essentially recant and apologize, or be fired.
I felt like in my heart of hearts the kid was telling me the truth. Whether he was, whether he wasn't, I believed him. So I was not going to recant the story.
So what's happened since then?
Of course, I was terminated.
That message went on Facebook. One post alone had more than 183,000 shares.
I've had phone calls from here to Spokane, Washington, to Texas, to Maine, with people saying, this happened to my son. Thank you for thank you for standing up.
But there are always two sides to every story.
I can assure you that it did not happen.
Harrison County Superintendent Brett Stanton says he investigated.
Oh my God! Look how high up this dude's pants are. It's like
holy shit.
It's like
that's
almost up to
unreal.
his nipples.
That's some Revenge of the Nerds shit, man.
The video surveillance footage clearly shows that the student never went through the lunch lines at Harrison County Middle School.
Therefore, Stanton says the boy couldn't have been offered the bagged lunch for students.
There's
in
no
his
starving
situation.
children. Who is this guy, G-Man?
Yeah.
Should someone have noticed
Did
that he
you see
wasn't
their
eating
logo
lunch?
for the school,
When you
their
have
mascot?
almost 1,000 students, it's very difficult to notice.
He looked like a Confederate, like Yosemite Sam.
He's got like front ass. He's got like a butt in the like
that front butt.
Yeah, look at it. You see it?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
It looks. Is he wearing a diaper? Like what the fuck is that?
You think he's into diaper play?
I don't know, but from this angle, it almost looks like his bulge in the front is bigger than his ass in the back.
Stanton wouldn't discuss Cook's termination because it's a personnel matter, but did say the school district has a strict Facebook policy. We reached out to the sixth grader's family. They backed Cook's story. And while they didn't want the boy to go on camera, he wrote a statement about what happened, laying it out just as Cook said it did.
There you go, stay at his butt.
And as far as Cook losing his job, he says he wouldn't change a thing.
And I'm proud that I was able to take a stand where others might not have been able to, and that I can maybe in some little way
Cis white
cause a change.
scumbag piece of shit. Keep your filthy money out of my children's mouths. You're sick. You're sick. You can raise that fat boy there on the farm all you want, but don't put your food in my child's mouth.
Did he steal that hat from Wild Bill, man?
No, this guy deserves to wear the fucking hat. I think Wild Bill would probably take the last 40 cents from a hungry little kid.
Yeah, man.
So we've reached almost the 2-hour mark. So I'm going to open up the end of the show here for anyone who wants to be kind enough to shoot us some Streamlabs, who wants to become a patron, because that shit really helps. Where is it? Here it is. I'll just make it big on the screen.
Tell me why DP Season 2 was taken down, or I will punish your
butthole.
The chat will gladly tell you why.
Yeah, there's a little search.
I mean, if you want to find out, then you can easily find that out. You don't need to hear it directly from me. Well, actually, I did make a statement, so it was heard
There's a
directly
statement
from
out
me.
there, but you can find the statement. I will say that it was taken down because I accidentally showed butthole because I was begging for somebody to punish it for $25. So it's weird that you just spent $25 threatening to punish butthole, and I ruined that because I told you why.
Yes.
Great. This happens every time.
Butthole.
I'll never be punished. Have you ever taken one of those tests where they say whether you're like a submissive or a dominant?
No.
Yeah, I took one. I was like 98% dominant. I had like minimal submissiveness in my entire body, so I couldn't actually see somebody punishing my butthole. And I've had very like, I'll walk into a room and there's two things I do. I immediately look around the room and see if I could kick everybody's ass. And after I've confirmed I can kick everybody's ass, I wonder if they had a fighting chance if I chose to overpower them and give them my girthy love. And nobody, in my mind, can overpower me. That's how I know I'm a dom.
Hell yeah, man. You just feel it, man. It's like an instinct, man.
And I know
the force
that if
is strong.
The force is strong with this one. Benpai forever.
Benpai forever.
Thank you. I won't live forever, but I'm trying my best now.
Well, you don't know that yet.
And when I become king, transhumanism is going to be available to everyone. Science fact immortality by merging with technology. So
I got 700 likes, so that's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Our Evan and Billy permanent cast members. Evan is going to be a regular cast member. Billy's pretty much going to be on every time. We'll probably do some rotations here and there. But yes, Evan will be a regular. Pimp Monk will be a regular. We'll work in some other people. Get some of Billy's flaky friends to come on.
I put the call out last minute for some people, and
yeah, it was a last
couple
minute
people were like, yeah, I'll do it, and then they were like, no, and I was like, shit.
They should have just like said no.
Well, because I think they wanted to, and then they like something came up. It's Saturday night, like you can literally get that call, and then boom, you have like a blowjob waiting for you at the malt shop. You know, at the malt shop. You guys watch Riverdale with the
No,
Archie
but
comics?
I've heard
like,
about it though. It's interesting.
I like Veronica better.
Veronica. You know, they in the recent comic book, in the Riverdale comic books, the Archie comic books, they wrote a character into the comic book named Billy the Fridge.
No fucking
yeah,
way.
it's if you
Really?
like Google Billy the Fridge Riverdale, a little image will come up, and it's like a fucking scene from the comic. I actually have it on my phone. I'm pissed.
Oh,
I'm thinking
shit.
about setting up a lawsuit because
Yeah, man.
one, they made him like a gay dude and a
What?
football
Really?
player. Yeah, and I don't
Oh,
play
shit,
football, and I'm
man.
not gay, so that's slandering.
You know
That's
what?
slanderous,
If you wanna hook me up, I'll create the wallet.
An XMR wallet.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. There's too many cryptocurrencies now. It's kind of annoying.
Too many cryptos.
Yeah, sure. Like, I think Ethereum will get higher
My
though.
parents live in Hawaii. They said next time there is a missile.
My
alert,
parents
they're
live in
just going
Hawaii.
to grab a
They
bottle
said
of
next time
wine
there's a
and
missile
head to the
alert,
bluff
they're
to
just
watch
going to
the
grab a
incoming
bottle of
nukes.
wine and head to
Love
the
you guys.
bluff and watch the incoming nukes. Love you guys. Love you too, fat old guy. Thank you
I'm
for
glad
the
your
$10.
parents are safe. That's sad. I could just imagine what it would be like for 38 fucking minutes.
Thank you. Yeah, the $1 Patreon patron is appreciated. Anything is appreciated. So Tuesday, I'm going to do the Discord hangout for the $20 patrons. I'm going to do a private show for the $5 patrons and above, and then me and Billy the Fridge and some other people will figure out who's going to be on.
That fat guy eating the burger is Billy the Fridge.
Holy shit!
And he's gay.
And he's gay.
And he's gay. And he's on the varsity team.
Within the next
that's fucked up, man. They definitely ripped you off. You had the moniker before they came out with that character, man.
Thanks for the $20. I mean, sorry if the answer wasn't sufficient.
You better not punish my butthole for $20. You better not. I'll tell you right now, I'll go dominant on you. This is it. Thank you, Red Scare. I'm gonna need everything. I'm going up against Archie and Veronica. No, but I thought it was kind of cute that they wrote a character named Billy the Fridge who is a fat guy.
You
that
can
eats
sue him with
cheeseburgers
this
and is gay.
$5.
I'm saying.
I think.
What are the fucking odds, man? That's some symbolism, man. That's some Billy symbolism.
I don't think it's
man.
the odds. I think they like me.
Yeah.
Yes. If you do that, I will send you a luchador mask that I've worn on DP, and I will sign it, and I'll send you a letter thanking you and all that shit. Absolutely. I even have the original one, like the black one. The one that you can kind of see down below over there. I still have that one.
How many
So-
masks
wicked mask,
did you have
man.
over the time?
Well, like there was one, the red one. I have a bunch of different ones, you know. So I have a bunch of those, and I've worn those on the show at different times. And then I have the old black and silver one. When back in the day when I was still wearing the mask all the time, I went to Monday Night Raw wearing the mask because I knew I was going to be on TV. And I held up a mid-'90s Kevin Nash sign, and it got on TV and everything.
I love Kevin Nash.
Oh, that's great. I've been on TV at wrestling events before, and my dad was on the Hog Wild at Sturgis, and they zoomed right in on him, and he was going like this. Like it's on the pay-per-view on the network right now.
Yeah, that was
Hell
the
yeah.
it was for bikers. It was like a wrestling pay-per-view for bikers mostly.
Hell yeah. And that's back when Chris Jericho was really awesome. He came out and he's like, I'm the only real biker here. I came here in my smoking Suzuki. All you Harley riders are a bunch of pussies.
What a great heel. What a great heel.
Jericho is really one of the best of all time.
So on
Hell
Tuesday, we're going to do the normal stream here, and then we'll probably go over to Twitch and do some Twitch
if anybody
shit.
wants to keep my cell phone on Tuesday, you can go catch the Mewtwo for me. Because I'm telling you, I actually have 2 Mewtwo's already. It's really not that big of a deal. But
also, the people who do the $200 thing, it's also negotiable. Like, if you want to talk on Skype directly or whatever, or if you want, like, a stupid video or something, we could work it out. You know, but no porn. I'm not going to make a porn for you.
You're not going to just show your hernia?
You know what?
Will you show the hernia for him?
The hernia is a special thing.
Will you flex herns? You don't want to. You were
offer
going to show it to me.
Yeah, because you're right here. I can step off camera and show it to you.
That's really sweet.
It's not even like it's not even noticeable really, unless I have to like make it be noticeable.
Who's Baki the Grappler? Hanma?
I don't know what that is.
Commentary on Yujiro Hanma would be a great moneymaker for the show.
It sounds Japanese. I'm not really sure what it is though.
Yeah, I'm interested now.
Send me. Oh, by the way, send videos either in the video suggestion box on my Discord, or you can go to my Facebook page and you can send the messages there.
And you can also tweet at Riverdale to cast me as the gay Billy the Fridge character that they made in their comic book if he ever comes to the television series.
I don't think that'll ever happen.
Why?
I mean,
they put
even in the height of Archie being popular, the most they could get was a Saturday morning cartoon.
But they have a TV show. It's called Riverdale.
Yeah.
So
and this comic book is from it's a comic book of the companion to the TV show.
I don't even watch TV.
Yeah. So they wrote me into they wrote Billy the Fridge into the universe of Riverdale, which is they got shirts and Hot Topic.
Is he flaming? Like
he's not flaming. No, like the picture of him here is just like him sitting there waving, eating a cheeseburger. See, that's he's not flaming. He's just a regular fat dude eating a cheeseburger that happens to be gay. He just happens to be.
I thought Jughead was the one that always eating the cheeseburgers.
That's true.
What happened to Jughead? Is it even in this?
Yeah, Jughead's in this. Yeah,
Okay.
Jughead's more emo though. Like,
oh, fuck that.
Jughead's kind of like a Leafy is here character.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
can't handle it.
I think that they knew the shit that happened with me and Leafy, and because they made a joke
What do you mean
too.
the shit that happened?
When I threatened to kill Leafy.
Oh yeah.
Because the joke they made is, you mean Billy the Fridge? He's sweet, but I don't want to be the rabbit to his Lenny. And people were writing a lot of fanfic at the time about me squeezing Leafy to death through sexual admiration. So I think that someone on the writing staff saw that and wrote me in there. They're gonna make me fuck Jughead Jones. They're gonna make me fuck Jughead, dude. I'm
Jughead looks like he's a little bi, man. He might be bi, so that could happen.
maybe the
man.
character's bi and
Why
they'll
are
let
they
me
always
sleep
eating
with Veronica.
cheeseburgers? What the fuck?
Because they're all American, dude.
Oh, okay.
You could double team Veronica, man.
Yes,
Do that
me and
Chinese finger
Jughead.
cups, man.
Woo! Going in and out at the Veronica burger stand. I think it's terribly unfair they used my name and basically likeness because he's a fat guy. Come on. And then they're not going to let me be in the TV show and they're not going to let me have sex with the girl that plays Veronica. That's not fair.
Yeah. What the fuck?
If they had a love scene, you'd have to really fuck to be authentic because you're a method actor. I know that.
Yeah. I'm true to the art form.
Hell yeah.
But I mean, like, at least we'd have to practice the scene for real. I don't know if we want to do it for real on camera because I don't know if I'll get gun shy with all the cameras and all the lights there. So that's why her and I would have to practice beforehand to make sure that it would like work, you know, when the cameras were on. So I'd know all her special places to kiss and stuff. That's
no doubt, man. You could be the next Dirk Diggler, man.
Yeah, see, I could be the first Billy the Fridge.
Hell yeah, the first Billy the Fridge. That's right, man. The one and only. Fuck this Riverdale shit, man.
Yeah,
they're biting your style. They're biting your rhymes,
I'm
man.
saying, I just want to get what's mine. That's all.
So I think we're gonna wrap it up. See you guys on Tuesday, probably around the same time, maybe a tad later, and then we're gonna go on into the night. And me and Billy have had conversations about a 24-hour thing too. So
it might happen sooner than later.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah, that's going to be epic, so you guys better stay tuned.
Yeah.
Don't forget to click the little bell icon next to the subscription bar, because that should notify you. Hopefully it'll notify you.
I would say it's probably definitely going to happen before the end of the month. So, yeah. All right, guys.
Hell yeah.
Good night. Thanks for watching.